Hello, good afternoon. Welcome to our second session. How are you today, Cice?
I'm good.
That's good to
Better.
hear. Good. Glad to hear. Last week we talked a little bit about your ex. So how are you feeling about that this week?
I'm feeling much better, more relaxed about it. Feel like
Okay.
I'm just charging a new path.
Okay, great. I love the positive attitude. That is great to hear. So what do you want to talk about today?
I need to tell you about this one girl. So
Okay.
basically, this girl, so I started a club this school year,
Mm-hmm.
and she started a club this school year too, with some other friends.
Okay.
And I decided to join because, it sounded like a good club, and I want to support my friends,
Yes.
right? So I joined. I mean, it was nice, but I knew I had other responsibilities to attend to. Like I have like a very packed schedule this year because it is my senior year.
Mm-hmm.
So I had like stuff to do, just stuff to do. And she was telling me how she was going to join my music club because she does play the flute. And I was like, okay. So she's like, I'm going to join. I'm going to do this, but I'm just worried about my schedule. So we talked it out. We talked about how I'll just update her about what happened that day because it's only sessions or like club meetings. And so I was like, okay, well, like she's gonna do it. And I had like a couple other people lined up. No, I had one more person lined up to also join. That was my friend.
Mm-hmm.
And the girl that plays the flute, was like last. And I was like, are you serious? After
Wait.
you told me that you would join,
Wait, can
and
you
after
go
I
back?
parked.
Can you go back a little bit? It broke up. Sorry.
Oh, when?
um, like for like a minute there, for like 30 seconds, it was like I couldn't hear anything.
Okay.
When you said
Go.
after you said that you would update her on what happened at the
Yeah.
session.
Okay, so I was gonna update her what happened on like in like the club meetings and stuff. So last second she comes to me and she calls me and she says, oh, I can't do the club anymore because my schedule is like hectic and stuff. And even though we already talked about her schedule, so I was confused on why she had to get my hopes up for her coming to my club when I was ready and willing to support her club and she didn't want to support mine. So that had me messed up this week. I was real mad about it.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, why you could have just said that you didn't want to do it or you didn't want to join.
Yeah.
And yeah.
Okay. So, did you have a conversation with her afterwards?
Well, she basically said that she couldn't join. It was text. We were texting.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, I just said, oh, okay, because I was upset. So I was like, I'm not going to feed into whatever she's like playing.
Mm-hmm.
Because the more I talk about it, the more I'll get mad to her and give her attitude. So.
Okay. So, do you think by you not engaging in the conversation, that kind of will help to preserve your friendship?
Oh, most definitely.
Okay.
Most definitely, because sometimes I cannot stand her.
Okay, what day?
I'm only with her, like friends with her, because we have this big group and she's in it, and I don't want to have beef with anybody in that group. So.
Okay, you like to keep the peace. All right.
Yeah.
So, what day was this? When did this happen?
This was on Sunday.
Sunday. Okay, so do you feel like you're still upset about it?
I'm just irritated, just a bit irritated.
Okay.
Not as irritated as I was before, though.
Okay. Do you feel like
Yeah.
after the irritation is kind of like weared off, do you feel like you want to have a conversation with her and like tell her how you felt about it?
I guess maybe. I don't know. It depends. Because if I bring it up, then I'll probably like go off on her. So.
Okay. Or do you think that having a conversation with her will just be kind of
It'll
pointless?
make it worse.
Oh,
yeah, it'll make it worse. Because she has like a lot of issues emotionally.
Okay.
So Like, she'll like snap on somebody in a minute, but then she'll also cry. I think she's bipolar, but she doesn't say anything about it. But she's
Okay.
like really high and really low. So
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. So, but you don't feel like it has irritated you to a point where like it's unbearable. So it's not like something that's weighing you down. And
Yeah.
also you mentioned that she's not really that close of a friend, so it's not that
Yeah.
important to you.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you and
It's just random.
so that this won't affect any of your other friendships in the friend group, right?
Well, I don't think it will, but all I know is I'm not doing her club anymore because I got things to do, and if she doesn't want to make time for mine, then I don't have to make time for hers.
Okay.
I
And
don't see the
that is
point.
okay, yes. You should not have to do anything that you don't want to do. And if you were going to join the club as like kind of like a trade off, like you join my club, I'll join your club, but then she didn't join your club, then the contract is now broken. So you're not obligated to join the club. What kind of club was it? Sorry, I'm just asking.
It was actually a really good club. They did a BSU at my school. Yeah, and I actually did want to join, and I went to like their first meeting, which was actually really good. But I had so much to do that it was like taking time away from what I needed to do, you know? So, yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, because, you know, what she did irritated you, do you think that, like, it was a her thing, like, because she did it, it irritated you, or if somebody else would have done the same thing, it also would have irritated you?
Well, if somebody else did the same thing, like with the whole, they made a club, like the same scenario, then yeah, it would have irritated me. But like my other friend that's in the same friend group, she said she was gonna join, and she didn't join. So I was like, okay, but she didn't make a club, so I mean, it's not the same. So I was like, okay, whatever. So if you don't want to join, you don't want to join. But after I support something that you do and you don't support something that I do, I was like, what's the point? So.
Okay, I got you. So it was really more coming from a place of like, I supported you, but you didn't have the same energy for me.
Yes.
Okay.
Basically.
Okay, great. Well, thank you for talking to me this week, and I will see you next week. You can make an appointment at the checkout desk at the front.